Here's how we got started on a new world, and I ended up as the proud owner of a pile of junk, but a pile of junk that feels like home, here on Arcadia.
Alright, welcome to Season 3, everybody. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
go to slow motion.
3, 2, 1. I'm gonna go to the finish. What's coming?
And thus it was that Season 3 of Arcadia was saluted by cannon fire. And herein beginneth a bright new adventure, a poet might say. Although what I say is a bit different. I say we need wood and tools. So we got to it by mining up some cobble and doing your good old early game busy work. Everyone split off into all sorts of directionalia, and Taffy and I decided to go, here's a cave. So we puttered around and slammed some stone against stone until we could get some iron so that we could keep slamming iron against stone.
Ooh, look at you, fancy pants. Iron nuggies. Yeah, how about we return to the surface?
Eventually, we made it back to the surface. Then we were greeted by these brown nosers. I was even given a brown nose myself. How thoughtful of them.
You do look a bit like an owl.
Yeah, you do look kind of owly.
It lines up with my vest.
Wow.
What is this?
I look like a
Villager
clown.
nose.
I can't believe I have my own villager nose now. Taffy and I decided our next course of action would be hiking and looking for things. And that idea was further cemented as someone started a raid at spawn.
No!
Run, Taffy, run.
Yep. I have no armor. Nope.
Me either. I'm gonna go look around for stuff.
Yep.
I think I'll just run after you two for a little bit. They can deal with that.
Humble agreed and joined us, so we buggered off into the mountains and went looking into each nook and corner for precious plants and sights to behold.
That's cool.
Wait, that's so cool.
That's when I found this wonderfully plain area, perfect for my plants this season. More on that later. See, I have big plans for this place. Or do I even have plans at all? Could those plans change at a moment's notice? Who knows? Not even me, and that's the beauty of spontaneousness. Now, before we think big, we have to think small. So back to spawn we go to look for an area to plop down a starter base. Found myself in this little corner of the map next to Humble and Taffy, and I thought this area would be great for this week's spontaneous base idea. And I'm saying that because this season I don't want to be set on just one thing of building, one style or whatever. Because what happens if said style does not inspire me anymore? Well, it becomes dull, boring, and draining, and it makes me sad, and I don't want to be sad. So I shall listen to my brain's spontaneous nature and just build what comes to mind that week. Now, that's not to say it wouldn't fit a certain theme. I guess it just comes down to how things develop along the way. Now for this week's idea, a junkyard. More specifically, a junkyard inspired starter base with stacked containers. And a junkyard which I intend to make into an area where you can trade off junk you don't need for junk that you do need. But before I build anything, we need materials. And lots of them, because I will be using a lot of different blocks for this. So I went off and I farmed some XP using the glorious Humble Silverfish Macerator of Doom and Glory. This thing is amazing. Such a simple little thing, but it's amazing. Then I got to enchanting my gear, and I was off to mine some diamonds. Nummy num num, diamonds that line my pockets pretty well. Could even replace my teeth with one. And after I got geared up, I got together with other members on the server, and we went off to seek out the brand new Pale Garden biome. I wanted to go there to get myself some of the new blocks, but especially one block, the Creaking Heart. Because for my starter base, I will be needing resin, so I need a Creaking Heart to make myself a resin farm. So we headed the long way by foot with our best boots in hand, and then we waited around for night.
I'm scared.
Brought shears.
Yeah, me too.
Is it still a thing where they have to have 2 blocks above, 2 blocks below for it to spawn a creaking?
Just 1 and 1.
Ah.
Ooh, it's getting dark.
I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared.
Sun's getting real low.
Come on,
shush.
come on.
And there they were, the creature of the night, the creaking. Look how cute it is.
Oh,
Fight
yeah.
back!
no, I
Fight
just
back!
You okay?
Oh yeah, Husk,
Who's
that
this
guy.
guy?
Fight back! Fight back!
Who is
Ooh,
this
these
guy
fires are open
waiting?
here. Whoa.
Yeah, get him, get him.
I got you, Zunti.
Yeah, show him who's boss. I'll get the juice.
So as you do, we stood around and treated it like a punching bag and collected its sweat from the trees. And it is exactly this that I need, that sweat, or resin as it is preferably called, because with it we can make more creaking hearts, which is exactly what I need for the farm. Now back to resource gathering. I got myself some terracotta for glazed terracotta and the likes. I endangered myself by entering the poisonous swamps of the south to get some slime. And I went straight to hell to cut some quartz off his fleshy walls. So much beef jerky everywhere.
Come here, horsey. Come here. We're gonna go on great adventures, me and you. I know you wanna be my friend forever. We are best friends forever. Look at that. There we go. Oh, wow. You got some decent speed on you, too. Let's check my speedometer. Wow, that's a good horse. 10.3. How about we head off over to my main base area and set up this farm, shall we?
Now back to the plains we go, because I have a farm to build. First I decided to build this little guy.
So there we go. I've pretty much got this thing set up right here. Oh, there it is. All right, let's start punching it. And then as I keep punching it, oh, I made a mistake here. I need to put, wah! Oh, this is bad. Nope, don't you dare. Oh, this is bad. Oh, don't you dare. Oh, no. This is not how this was supposed to go. No. This is not how this was. Oh dear. It's not even the creaking that's after me. Oh, stupid skeleton. All right, I've got my eye on you, creaking. Oh, that's better. Ah! Not again. So now you just have to kind of stand around, punch this guy, and then this will push away, and then there will be resin in the hoppers down there. Yeah. Okay. You guys get how this works, I think. I totally explained that really well. And it's almost daytime. But hey, I'm gonna farm here for as long as I can, which isn't very long. And then I'm gonna wait for the next night, and I'm just gonna farm up till I have all the resin I need for now.
But it was way too slow. But enough for me to gather enough resin for the last few creaking hearts I needed to feed my resin machine and my hunger.
Alright, so this is about what one night got me. I think I'm gonna have to expand this. It's gonna take quite a few nights. And I'm probably gonna want resin later on too.
But this one is too slow. So I built this. That's a bit better. This is a wonderful resin farm that I saw on Raceworks channel that I made a bit smaller just because I'm lazy and I wanted my farm now. But that means we can upgrade it in the future, so that's awesome.
Well, it's a tad bit better than the tiny one, let's say. I've got, yeah, that's 2 nights. It's a bit better than just 4 stacks of resin clumps. I got a whole bunch of blocks of resin instead. I'm pretty happy about this thing. So yeah, how about we take our resin back over to spawn, and I heard some other people might be interested in this stuff as well, so we're gonna have to see about making some deals. Maybe making some diamonds as well.
The resin is such a unique looking block too. Like, it's got so much saturation it almost glows orange. It will be interesting to see what weird and strange ideas might come together from the forms of the shapes of this block. Now to take our resin with us back to spawn, craft up the last of the materials, put together all the last little bits and bobs, and after that, we can get started building. There we go. The build is done. A container stacked on a container on a container, just the way me likes it. Rusty and full of dust, no dust out can ever get rid of. Perfect. We got lots of little details everywhere, and I'm so happy with how this build turned out. Just perfect for Rusty. Which is this junkyard's owner's house, did you know? Rusty will love this place, I'm sure. He's gonna love all the loose nails, the bits everywhere, the sawdust and the creases too. It's perfect. Perfect. I love this little build. So on our server, we have this wonderful little starter village going, and along one of the streets, we have a bunch of pop-up shops, all set up as a little market. We got this shop and that shop and this shop and that shop and this shop and that shop, and I want to be part of all that. So I'm bringing my resin in here, and I'm setting up a rusty little shop. Rightfully Rusty's ramshackle resin shop. Here we got the best resin that money can buy and you can swallow. I am so happy with this weird little thing. It's just such a weird build, but I wanted to showcase the resin, and I thought, like, I gotta make it look rusty. I put a lot of brown stuff with the resin, and I put some iron bars, and it looks rusty now. Yeah, that's my little shop right now. That's gonna be it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more building in both survival and creative. Thank you all for watching. I'm Huskerman, and I'm out.